Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
We're in Wisconsin. In fact, we're at Whistling Straits, the site of the going on right now PGA Championship. And I'm here with a couple of guys who've played a lot of golf in Wisconsin. On my right is Peter Allen, and on my left is Michael Duff. And they're going to tell us a little bit about playing golf, not just here at Whistling Straits, but at a couple of other places of their favorites in Wisconsin. Peter, let's start with you. Name maybe one or two of your favorite courses. I know it's hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. It's hard because of the memory bank. But anyway, the Bog was one that came to mind. It's an Arnold Palmer design. It's not far from Milwaukee. It's built because of its name, obviously. It's built on wetlands. They got 118 bunkers, wonderfully undulating greens, built on a natural setting, no houses in the background. Just a very enjoyable course, very playable, 5 sets of tees, opened in, I think, like 98 and maybe 92, I'm sorry. Anyway, it was a wonderful experience, and built before the Whistling Straits courses, and one of the best experiences I had in Wisconsin.
So Peter, what is it about that course that suits your game?
Well, I was able to manage it. I felt that as limited as my game is, I could find a tee where I could carry the carries and get to the greens in a reasonable loss of golf balls.
Well, we all want that, don't we?
Yes.
Michael Duff, I imagine you have a favorite course too. What would it be?
Well, I'm standing in a location which is my favorite course, and by the way, this whole area in Kohler, Wisconsin here, seems to be the one location that has been noted by Golf Odyssey, which is a travel magazine, newsletter actually, which named this the best 72 holes in the world. So,
in the world?
In the world. And that includes Black Wolf Run, the 2 courses there, the River Course, the Meadows, and the 2 courses here, the Irish, excuse me, and the Straits course, which the PGA is being played as we speak. Those 4 courses, I think, offered to me one of the most dynamic rounds of golf I've ever had. I particularly liked the River Course at Black Wolf Run because of the elevated tees. It was carved out of a river basin, and although the slope rating on that was 151, it brought us to our knees when we did play it. But obviously we didn't play from the back tees. But and moving on through the Black Wolf Run group, the Meadows is a very, very, very user-friendly golf course, and complements the River Course. Now here at Haven, where Whistling Straits is, we played this probably 3 times in the past, and just it's just a magnificent walk. The vistas, the way the architecture has blended into with the lake, and it offers a challenging round of golf. The Irish course is a 146 slope rating. I never could find out what the slope rating is at Whistling Straits. But
I imagine it's a secret, isn't it?
It must be a secret, but it's a toughie. But I'll tell you, though, the Irish course, I think, offers a little more challenge because there's more snarly rough, and there's streams and ponds and bunkers, of course. But they also limit your ability to reach certain positions on the course, because you have to hit some long balls to make it. But so I think the Irish course is probably a little more challenging, but the Straits course is my favorite of all 4 of them now, and it's a beautiful scenery. You see sheep, you just see every kind of terrain you can, but it's playable. There's no carries that you can't make. And so standing on Lake Michigan, 2 miles of coastline for this course, and I think there are 14 holes that appear along the lake. It's breathtaking, and it's truly a golf experience. So,
Well, the vistas certainly are breathtaking. And one thing, I understand you play with a caddy at Whistling Straits.
yes, that's one advantage. I think Pete would agree, and Art, that having a caddy that's knowledgeable about the course and the undulation of the greens and just the history of how the course should be played is an advantage. Plus, you get the walk, and I think we all like the idea of not carrying your bag, but having the opportunity to talk with somebody that's knowledgeable and just play your game, and without worrying about club selection or finding your ball and all of those things that go along with that. So that's a nice advantage.
And the corollary to that is there are no carts. So
Yes, that's right. No carts, so you have to walk, and
good exercise.
good exercise, and plus once you're out there, the topography in this area is just gorgeous. So
I'm gonna talk about another one that I played over here, and that was Lake Arrowhead. That was again built in before Whistling Straits or this Black Wolf compound. There are 36 holes there. The Pines was built in '82 by Dick Nugent and Ken Killian. Very mature pines because of its age. A nice, straightforward, wide fairways, a natural setting. We have driven the lakes course, more defined by obviously some lakes and bunkers and undulating greens, and again a natural setting, which I enjoy. Not to take away when you see houses, but that just isn't the same thing. And I really enjoyed the Lake Arrowhead courses also.
Well, we were in the town of Kohler yesterday, and it was postcard perfect, and we couldn't help but notice the America Club, and I understand that you have stayed there. Peter, what were your impressions?
The facility's great. The amenities are all there. A choice of restaurants, whatever level you would like to, from fine dining to casual to a kind of a burger type joint, it's all there. And their mission statement is to make you very happy, and they do a very good job of taking care of their customers, and we really appreciate it.
Well, I noticed that quite a few people are staying there this week. It was kind of even hard to get into. What were your impressions, Mike?
well, my impressions are the same. I find that they go out of their way to please you. The food was excellent. It is the only 5-star, if I'm not mistaken, 5-star hotel restaurant in this state. So that says a lot right there when you figure out that, hey, I'm staying at a 5-star. There's not too many around, but all of the things that Pete just covered, I think I would echo that. It's just it's a delightful place, and it's close by, and you can walk to certain areas, and so it's a delight to stay there. Yeah.
It sounds like a destination for any golfer. Thank you, Peter Allen and Michael Duff, for talking to us today about Wisconsin golf.